is someone that's done exactly the same thing. And one of the things that we found is the power of Twitter. We've become friends on Twitter. I know you initially started the relationship, and then, here, all because of Twitter, we've become friends, and now she's going to be on our show today, and so I'm really excited. She's a two-time Olympian from Jamaica, and as everyone that's listening to the show, I consider myself a Jamaican, and I spent so much time in Jamaica. And last night I realized I have actually seen Shevon run in the Olympic trials, which I was in attendance at. So I actually got to see her run live. And so she's a two-time Olympian. She ran the 400-meter hurdles. And as my dear friend Jerome Davis says, that is the hardest event out there, running full 400 meters all out. And then you add the hurdles, so that's definitely a tough thing. And then, now she's been a model. She's a singer, songwriter, producer. She does it all. So please welcome to the show, Shevon Stoddart. Please, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, Shevon, I've talked to you a few times, and I want to learn, again, go into the process of this being an entrepreneur show to really also, it'll be nationally syndicated and internationally syndicated as well, the interview. But really for our listening audience today to understand, I guess, the thought process. You started out in track and you had a successful career and still a career in track, and you're training to continue to do well at the World Championships. But the question I have to ask is why the other types of ventures, the modeling, the music? What drives you to really want to do this? I mean, especially because you could just stick to being an athlete, but you want to be the jack of all trades when it comes to, I guess, celebrity status. So tell us, what is the reason that's driving you through music and I guess also modeling?
Well, definitely, when I was younger, I first had the passion to be a singer, and that's what I wanted to do. But in my process, I ended up running really fast. And, I've been able to make it 2 Olympic teams, still running right now. And I knew that, one day I would definitely uniquely combine my talents together. And a lot of times I come by young people and they're talented in more than one area. I actually went to a Jamie Niero's track clinic the other day at the Olympic Training Center, and I was speaking to a little girl, and she wanted to produce movies, but she wanted to jump as well. So she thought that, maybe she wouldn't jump because she wanted to focus on that. And I told her, you don't have to do that. Basically, as far as being an athlete, you have a time period in your life when you're able to actually do that. And you can do movies and sing, pretty much acting for the rest of your life. And a lot of times people are gifted in other areas, and they might put one on the back burner or don't even do it. But, it's your life, and you definitely want to use the talents that you were given. And that's what I'm doing. I was talented at singing and with running and writing, and definitely look to put out some material later as a book. But, I definitely feel like with the talents that I have, I can combine them. And when I give my fans, my music, or they're able to see me run, or any other things that I plan on doing, I kind of give back a piece of me, and you get to see all of who I am.
Well, I think that one thing that always you look at, and GJ was talking about this right before introducing you, is to create an image that that you can make a difference even when you retire as an athlete. You have all these other options, but everything that really you can get you in front of people. And GJ, that's like you said before, that's so important. The image, the branding of an entrepreneur is so key. G, we talked about this so many times, haven't we?
Well, we've had hours and hours of conversation, both on, offline and online, the show, and it's developing that image and who you are, and being able to be able to connect with the public for whatever it is that you're involved with, to your products, services, and obviously your company. And so when you've got the right branding, it definitely helps in the ease of your entrepreneurial business. And Shevon, obviously you've done that, and maybe you're plastered all over, the internet with, especially, from the, all of the great photos and being a great athlete. And
we met that way.
Exactly. And so it just shows the power of that image. And then, hanging out with Usain Bolt, who one of my goals is to run against Usain. And as funny as that is that I've been training as an athlete, as a sprinter, and I'm 51 years old, and obviously there's no way I'm going to beat him, but I want to run against him and run a charity, and so that's one of my goals, to have some fun with it, and do it for a good cause. And I know you've got some, several causes that you're involved with, and so why don't you tell a little bit about what you're actually doing right now with your career?
Well, right now, as you know, I'm preparing for a World Championships. I'm also in a process of writing a book that I plan to release in the near future. I'm working on my music. I'm doing other various things when it deals with fashion and stuff, and, planning different things where we can, for the future, to get athletes and people like yourself that would want the chance to run with, great Olympians and do different kind of events or clinics. So definitely always working on things like that in ways that, I can give back to my fans.
And I think that's so key. And I mean, definitely one thing I want to look at, Shevon, when we're talking about this is, again, your music now. You released a single last time we talked, right? Or there was
yeah.
And how's that going? The interest of that since it's been...
Everything's going well. Actually, I'm not sure, because I know that you do follow me. I actually met up this weekend with Steve Willie White, which produced David Matthews Band, and was hanging out a lot this weekend. So there's possibly a liking that we'll do a song together. And, just working on the other projects coming up, especially with the championships coming up. And, every athlete needs a theme song, right?
Well, definitely, and GJ needs a theme song as well, and maybe we need to get you to sing a song that we could play in between breaks of the Beach Lifestyle Show. Because again, I think
definitely, I will definitely send that to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And don't you agree? Every athlete needs a theme song. So for his and GJ calls himself the Yoda of athletics, especially when I'm going to take him out in basketball. So what we need a Star Wars theme for you, G.
Well, that's true, but actually, y'all are the ones that tagged the phrase Yoda, I guess because I'm so old. I like the self-proclaimed name of Fast Puma. I wear a Puma, and I'm training to be as fast as a Puma. So we definitely have that in common, because I know Puma is been one of your sponsors, and, yours and Usain, and obviously that's big in Jamaica, and every time I go to Kingston, I go to the Puma store, and they think I've lost my mind, because I buy almost one of everything that's my size.
Yeah. You said that you were at one of my trials, my Jamaican trials. Which one were you?
I went to the trials. I went to every race at the trials this past year, 2012.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you did get to see me. That was a great race, too.
So I did see it, and I didn't really, who knew where this was, where it was going to lead to. And, So I was very blessed. I was front row.
Oh, wow.
I was front row on every race, both the men's and the women's, and so, it was definitely pretty exciting. There were Thursday through Sunday. So I got to see it all.
Hopefully you'll be back this year, and after I run, I can come straight over to you and give you a high five.
All right.
I would love that. So we just need to find out what those dates are, and definitely connect. Now, are you? I know you spend time out in L.A. Because I'm going to be out in L.A. in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, I'm actually I'm out here in LA. That's where I live. That's where I train right now, and I'm actually in the weight room doing my workout right now. But I did take the moment to come out and speak with you guys.
Because again, Shevon never ignores my tweets. She never ignores my messages, and we're really creating this awesome relationship. And you're really getting me into the whole Olympic thing, GJ. I'm going to throw out something even better. When Shevon makes the Olympics in 2016 in Brazil, you're going to help.
Yes.
GJ's going to fly us out to cover it, right, G?
I like the way that sounds, and maybe I should start training even a little harder so I can run in the 2000.
Well, if when you come out here to LA, if you want to get a session in, you can come out here to the track.
Well, I definitely will do that, and I know we have a mutual friend in Jerome Davis.
Oh yeah.
And Jerome is, him and his wife are dear friends of mine and my wife. And he speaks so highly of you. He said, "You are the nicest person he knows." And so I told him, I said, well, when I come out here, I've been training to run fast. But I said, who's going to train me to run fast? And of course, I know he's a world-class sprinter, and he has a boot camp. So I'm just going to tell him that you offered. And I'm going to go with somebody a little bit faster, Jerome. So I'm going to go with Shevon.
Well, that's fair. You're free to come out.
Shevon, now what we try to do at the finish up in a lot of ways is looking at the focus of where you want to be in the next 90 days. Again, you're training for the World Championships that are coming up. You have your music goals. You have your book goal. You have all these different things. So what is your 90-day challenge? What do you want to accomplish in the next 90 days?
Well, in the next 90 days, that will lead me into the outdoor season. Before then, February 2nd, I plan to run a race indoors, but the first weekend in March, we'll start our outdoor season. So I will be racing at least 3 weekends in March, April, 3 weekends in April. April will be my first international competition where I'll run in the Bahamas. So that will be what I'm looking forward to open up in the 400 hurdles outdoor, as well as bringing my book into the editing stages so it can be ready to come out later. So just really working and putting everything together step by step and just enjoying what I do every step of the way. But it'd be great, though, when you guys come out here to LA, to come out to the track and maybe see me work out, because a lot of times, people don't get to see what it really takes to do what we do, and you just see those 54, 53 seconds that you see us do out there on the track and run really fast. But if you can come out here and actually see the process of what it really takes, that would be great.
Well, I'll see again, GJ run. Again, I'm 6'10", Shevon. I'm just going to take him out in basketball and Jerome in basketball when I'm out in LA in March, because I'm going to be out in LA in March, and I'm challenging GJ.
Great. Maybe you'll be able to come to one of our meets then, because we do have a meet out here. So I'll definitely let you know when it is. See if you guys are going to be here that weekend. All right.
Well, let's hope. Let's set everything up, and I hope when GJ comes back to LA, you guys can sit down, talk, and chat about specific things. And again, Shevon, I'm looking forward to the next guest that you're going to send me of your friends. I know there's some more, and I'll just tweet them out to make sure we get the right. G. We really enjoyed Lucinda, and we look forward to more. Yes. Right, G?
Yes.
Isn't that true?
Yeah. So this relationship's definitely been a blessing to us, and we choose to reciprocate, and anything we can do to help you, and with your book and anything you're doing, and we definitely want to have you back on the show. So for our listening audience, where are they able to find more information on you?
You you can follow me on Twitter at Shevon Stoddart, SHEVON, Stoddart, STODDART. My Facebook fan page, Shevon Stoddart Official. I'm on the new MySpace that we have out. So you could find me in a lot of different places. So and I'm always tweeting, always sharing it with you what I'm doing throughout my day.
Well, you definitely are, and you're an interactive Twitterer, of which GJ and I have talked about before. That's the ones we really want the relationship because we kind of share information between each other, and look forward to connecting on Twitter again very, very soon. And thanks again for calling, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in LA, and I'm hoping maybe we'll meet. We get the opportunity to meet at the Visalis event, or you could check our basketball game out. GJ and I will play on Thursday and see how a former athlete, a professional wrestler, is just a much more talented athlete. I'm just playing, Shevon, compared to Jerome Davis's career in USC, and also GJ training now. It doesn't matter. On the basketball court, I will dominate. So we'll look forward to meeting in March, and thanks again for calling, Shevon.
Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, G, that was Shevon, a great show, and we'll talk next week, GJ. Great show, man.
Well, thanks a lot. You have a great week, Neil.
All right, take care. All right, bye-bye.